Tom Surson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwell, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Team El Cortez, Red Durandi, Red Gordon, Airy 138, GPS Anklet, Rapist, Roble Knight, and Ellery's Charles T. Ellery, Karen Faust, Brian Faust, Country and Western, so on and so forth, and those who attempt to help you. Perlita, Dave, since you seem to be the head leader of all of this shit mess, the military, the police, firefighters, so on and so forth, to basically watch the war that you all created with the information that you all created, provided, stuck out there with your extras, your actors, so on and so forth. Bernard E. LaChance of La Faggotry, mass murderers, Ellery, Joe, Bernard, Harry, so on and so forth. The military and police, firefighters basically watch your war, okay? So do the president, Congress, the military leaders, they watch that, David, okay? You announced yourself as a dictator, Perlita. That means you're a terrorist, Perlita. Most of the shit that's all yours, that you're trying to create this deceptive thing that you're some great all-American, but you're not. It means that Joe's empire and that his theme with the group of you is failing. Sports, football, everything you do plays a role of the things that you like. You all sit opposed to the things that I say not to do. Or like Greg and me, you basically stole Greg's and my stuff, Perlita, and then try to make yourselves look like heroes. But you're not. Negroes, you're not heroes. You're not good at military stuff. Because you're sham, you're scam. You've already told everybody, ladies and gentlemen, that you run a con and a scam. Okay? So, it also means Wayne Williams, Jim Jones, David Koresh, Timothy McVeigh, Judy Shepard, your war strategy has failed. Wayne, the same thing, they watch it. You become terrorists. Okay, Perlita? So you declare, whoever's running your little audio thing there, you declare the war has just begun or whatever, and you guys declare victory with Mexico or Texas. It's what's called standoffs, okay? So, Perlita, the smart ones in the military, firefighters, doctors, stuff like that, already anticipate the dumb fuckery of your cowboy hillbillies and the carnies. All I do is basically sit there and say, put it on a schedule so you can avoid dumb fuckery. Get it? And so they can spread the word to their soldiers and the innocent that don't want to get involved with your dumb fuckery, Perlita, and your lies, your garbage intelligence. So they can go have fun and do cool stuff. So they don't have to die for dumb Perlita. So Perlita, you have to fight your war amongst your Bloods, Crips, MS-13, and your scam in the group that I list there, since that's you guys are working together. And then you can no longer lie about me, Perlita, or Jim, or whoever else, Brian, or whatever. See, there are going to be people who are loyal who have more information than you, Perlita, who know another part of a story instead of dumb fuckery. Because ultimately, it proves that Joe, the murderer, and his team fucked it up all the time anyway, because he wanted to be a rapist who raped the golden boy, a murderer, and then he set in his stuff to make himself look like a hero. This is his cycle. It means he's a faggot coward. Always has been, always will. The Oyster Cracker Man, you guys is bitty bat boys, the bitty bees, the barnyard rapist, the blue room rapist, the McDonald's rapist, all this shit you guys use, the chair rapist, the bed bugs, all that crap that you employ, Jamaica Street, Pitkin Street, wherever it comes from, Team Michigani, wherever you're at, Perlita, you could be on Coronado or wherever, Florida, Texas, Bernard sitting there naming shit all out to get the tax, France, Israel, doesn't matter where your hole is, Japan, he's all naming that shit out like the terrorists do so he can try to get it blown up. Because basically, ultimately, Perlita, you, Charles, Joe, and that group, Karen, you're rapists, child molesters, country and western hicks. That's why you all look like shit. So, we make an intelligence hub to reveal the team of dumb fuckery who ruined it all in the first place. Because I told you, Perlita, country and western and rap don't work. And then when the Negro switch it, go to jazz music, we're soul. Okay, now we know who drove out the Asians. And then who the Negroes drive out the Spanish. It's a big prison fight, the prison hoss. Like I said, you guys are so fag and you like dick and ass so much and that stank, Perlita. It obviously says who is the ringleaders of all of it. So we let you have your internal prison fight, Perlita, and Dave and Harry Joe and you know all that shit. But ultimately, it's gonna kill you because that war strategy sucks. It's just a way for a group of you to have justify your excuse and your pathetic reasons to live, and so you guys don't supposedly have to take responsibility to change your brains. Be the way you want to be, Perlita. But there's people, like I said, in the world who anticipate that stuff. That's why I say, save the Jews. Warn the Colonel Jewish Mel Kobe and his family, because you know why? He's smarter than you, Perlita. Warn Colin Powell, because, you know, and the Joint Chiefs of Staffs and the Pentagon, because they're smarter than you, Perlita. There's assets in the world and stuff that need to be taken care of and protected. Then they know who are really the frauds and the phony of the earth. The Bernard E. LaChance, the LaFag of, you know, the Carney. And then the hillbillies that circle around back and forth with the stolen equipment and computer and all that. So they'll let you do that, Perlita, in your Carney way, and Dave and Harry, Joe, Bernard, and, you know, Eloise, because you're basically throwing a temper tantrum, GPS, Inklet, Paso Robo, Rapist, Night, and then you guys, you hide in bunkers or, you know, your rich mansions or whatever, and the oyster. This is you guys' World War III. So we just let the idiots, because they like prisons and their own shit, fight their World War III, and then the real smart people rescue the innocent ones and pull them out of harm's way, while you guys throw your temper tantrum about why you didn't win. It's really not about religion or science anymore, Perlita. It's basically who's smarter and who doesn't want to be a dumb fuck and use common sense versus those of you who just think you can do whatever you want because Joe Zillig is spoiled. And so, like I said, it looks like the conflict between Brian Miller and Joe is true. And so if Joe fucked over Brian and his dad, well then, Joe, you deserve to get your ass beat. And so, like I said, we take a map and we can put Joe Zillig, Mexico, and then Brian Miller here in San Diego or Colorado, just to get the last names and put pins to draw out where the rape tunnel is. And then we can have people informed where all the last names of the rape tunnel is. And then those who don't want to be raped or get involved with your stupidity of the dumb fuckery, LGBT, Perlita, and your gypsies and stuff like that, they know how to get around and avoid the rape tunnel of dumb fuckery, which is ran by Joe Zillig and spoiled Perlita Quinwan and Steve Jones, David Balamorad, and Doug King, the drug addicts and drug dealers, and Elton Anderson, and like O.J. Simpson, the football players, all that shit that I'm not interested in, that the group of you want to force me and my father in, that we didn't want anything to do with in the first place because there was better shit before the group of the Carney and the sports fanatics came along.